President Trump's refusal to produce any relevant documents in response to congressional subpoenas is different than past presidents. Not a single president has categorically refused to cooperate with an impeachment investigation.
Now, that was South Bay Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren making statements during the first phase of President Trump's impeachment trial in the Senate. The focus today was on the rules. CBS reporter Natalie Brand is live on Capitol Hill with the very latest for us. Natalie.
And Juliet, the debate is still going at this hour because Senate Democrats have been proposing a series of amendments in their push to hear from new witnesses and get new documents before the start of this trial. Right now, senators are wrapping up a short dinner break, but when they return, arguments will begin on the fourth amendment that's been proposed.
Then, Mr. Sekulow, your side.
House managers and the White House legal team have begun making their cases during debate over a resolution to set impeachment trial rules.
A dangerous moment for America when an impeachment of a president of the United States is being rushed through.
We're not trying to rush through this trial. We're actually trying to have a real trial here. It's the president that's trying to rush through this.
The resolution will now allow each side up to 3 days to present 24 hours of opening arguments after pushback from moderate Republicans. The House impeachment record will also now automatically be admitted into the evidence.
We're very glad they moved to 3 days instead of 2, so we won't be hearing arguments at 2 in the morning. It's good they admitted evidence, but the real test will be witnesses and documents.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer offered amendments requiring witnesses and documents at the outset of the trial, despite the majority leader's threat to table them.
Yeas are 53, the nays are 47. The amendment is tabled.
The president's defense team in a legal brief argued both articles, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, are not impeachable and accused Democrats of, quote, a dangerous perversion of the Constitution.
President Trump weighed in on impeachment while meeting with world leaders in Davos, Switzerland.
That whole thing is a total hoax, so I'm sure it's going to work out fine.
Opening arguments are expected to begin Wednesday afternoon.
Ms. Rosen.
But before that can happen, we still need to see this final vote on the rules resolution, and it's still a little unclear when that will happen because, again, as I mentioned, when senators return from dinner break, debate will begin on this fourth amendment, which is a motion to subpoena acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney. The first 3 amendments proposed by Senate Democrats to subpoena documents from the White House, State Department, and Office of Management and Budget, they were rejected by Senate Republicans who moved to table or effectively kill those amendments. Juliet?
Yeah, Natalie, what are moderate Republicans saying tonight about wanting to hear from witnesses or see documents?
Well, clearly they're all sticking together in voting down these initial amendments for witnesses and documents. But what they've said is they want to hear opening arguments and then have a question period first. And that's a message that was reiterated by moderate Republican Susan Collins tonight, who said in a statement that it's likely she would, in fact, vote for additional witnesses, but only after the opening argument. So that is the fight that we're seeing play out on the floor tonight. Juliet?
All right, Natalie Brand. Natalie, thank you.